Hey everyone, Ronnie Rowe back with you again for another video of Ronnie Rowe Designs. Um, Here it is, June the 8th, and I just want to get you up to date or help you let you see what I've been doing for the last 3 months. Because the last time we got together was, I looked it up, it was March the 10th when I did a video. So it's been April, May, June, so it's been about 3 months, and 3 months. I've been doing a lot in 3 months. Not a lot of design, but a lot of cross stitching. Um, anyway, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you back, and I really do appreciate a whole lot. Let me come into your living rooms, your home, or everywhere you are to watch this. I hope you get something out of it. But I did tell you the last time I wasn't going to do one of these every week. I just don't have enough to say or do or my projects, it takes me a long time to do them. So to come back in a week's time and say, look, I finished that much on a design. I mean, that's nice for somebody if they want to do that, but I don't really I don't see why anybody would really care or want to see that. And I'm certainly not going to sit down here and stitch and do all of that stuff. But anyway, again, my name is Ronnie Rowe Design, Ronnie Rowe, Ronnie Rowe. For you folks who never seen me before, I do counted cross stitch designs. I've been doing this for about 43 years now, and putting out patterns, all original patterns. I started a long time ago with the Colonial Williamsburg series, and over the years progressed for other things. And but you can go to my website, ronnierowedesigns.com, and see everything that I've done. I think to date, in the last 43 years, I have put out, not counting the ones I do for individuals, um, I put out around 135, 100, maybe 135, 140 designs, and that's over 43 years. I know a lot of people put them out a lot quicker than I do, but a lot of people don't sit down and stitch them like Ronnie Rowe does and frame them and all that. So every one of the designs you see out there on on my website, I have stitched every one of these. I have framed every one of these. Haven't built the frames. Some of the aluminum frames, obviously, I haven't built, but I have framed every one of them, and from day one. Um, I don't know if I've gotten any better, or I don't think I've gotten any worse, but I don't think I've gotten any better with my framing. But anyway, that's what I do. But anyway, for you new folks, welcome. I appreciate it very much you taking the time to look in. And for the folks who have followed me for some time, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're getting out, getting your exercise and not sitting stitching all the time. But um, be that as it may. Oh, by the way, before we get started, hit the little subscribe button everywhere you see it on that. That will give you a notification when I do put out one of these videos. I got a letter from a lady last time I told you I hadn't done a video in a while. Want to know if I was okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm still doing the same thing, going to the Y, the wife and I going out to dinner. My garden is doing good. Matter of fact, I picked some blackberries today, and oh, they're good. And anyway, garden's doing good, yard's doing good, everything's moving right along. Haven't done anything overly exciting in the last 3 months since I got senior. I've done some stitching on the design, and what I'm going to show you tonight is I'm going to show you the picture I took of the building that I am currently working on. And then I'm going to show you where we were back on March 10th and where we are today and how I'm coming along with the stitching and designing this. And so anyway, that's uh, I hope you like that. Been working with several people on helping them come up with processes using AI and various programs to do design work, and that's working out really well. Um, I also want to mention if you're ever this summer in the Williamsburg, Virginia area, make sure you go by Liberty Hill Needleworks. That is Liberty Hill Needleworks in Williamsburg, Virginia, Toana, which is right next to Williamsburg. But they fantastic shop, fantastic shop. Susan McKenzie runs the place, and they do a really, really good job. And I'm up there not all the time, but quite frequently, carrying charts to them, restocking. And they've got a really nice setup up there. Got everything that you'd ever want in cross stitch, and I encourage each and every one of you, if you're in the area, to go there. I'd also encourage you. I've seen a lot on FlossTube. I've been watching a lot of FlossTube lately, and FlossTube. Gary Parr puts videos once a week where he features a designer or someone in the needlework, not necessarily cross stitch, but all types of needlework. And he has about an hour video they do each week, and fantastic. You ought to watch it. You really learn something. The talent out there is unbelievable. What people are doing with all types of materials and threads. And so I encourage you to go out there and watch that if you can. Okay, not going to be a long video tonight, but I do want to show you what I have been doing. So before we get started, I'm going to show you right now the picture of the project that I'm working on. And this is of Woodlawn Plantation. And Woodlawn Plantation is an old plantation on Route 1 up in Alexandria, Virginia, close to Fort Belvoir. And every year they have a needlework uh, show. And it runs usually February and March March time frame. And outstanding show. If you've never been there, you ought to go. Some of the quality of needlework here is unbelievable. But I was up there last year dropping off a few pieces. And I took a bunch of pictures of the building, and decided I wanted to do something Christmassy with it. So I'm going to show you that. But first of all, here is the picture of the building that I took, Woodlawn Plantation, that I took a picture of. Now, after you see the picture, now what I'm going to show you is where we were on March the 10th, the last time we got together. I'm going to replay that for you and show you where we were. And after that short segment to show you all the class, what I showed you back then I'm going to show you where we are today and what my plans are for framing this and when I think I'll get through with it. Probably never. I'll get through with it, but this is a big project. It's the biggest thing I've ever done. And so, but anyway, I hope you'll like it. So anyway, I'll get back to you in a few minutes as soon as we see what we did on March the 10th. Yeah, as you can see, not much right now, but anyway, the building with the chimneys, we got more to go over here. Here's the moon I'm putting into it. And of course, all of this has got to be filled in with the building. And so that is what I've been working on. A lot of stitching so far. I started stitching on this about a month ago, a little bit more than a month ago. And this is where I am. And so it's going to take a while. The best I can tell, it's going to be midsummer sometime before it'll be completed. And I've been working on these two things, but mainly this new building. Hey, everybody, now that we've seen that, what I want to show you right now is what I'm stitching on. And this is you just saw the sky, what I went through. Here we are on June 8th, and got my hoop. This is the same one. See if I got this thing right. That's where I am right now. I'm working. You can see this thing. But anyway, let me get this thing out of the hoop. I still use a hoop. I don't use one of those. I don't know why I don't. I just don't. Anyway, this is a big project, and I'm going to Stretch this out. It's going to be hard for you to see. I know it's wrinkled all up. I'm shaking the thing. It isn't anything, but here is where we are now. And as you can see from what I showed you on March 10th, the stitching I've got, we've got a lot across the front top um, of the plantation and going across the bottom, and we're putting Christmas decorations around it, and we're going to come down into the area right in here where we're going to have a Christmas tree going up. Is a Christmas tree going to be in the front lawn with everything across the bottom? We haven't figured all, we're still working that way right now, but that's where I am on this woodlawn plantation. This is 480 by 320 stitches. So it's taking me some time to do this. I'm trying to get this thing up so you can really see it, but that's where I am. So I stitch on this practically every day a little bit. Not many stitches. I don't get many stitches done a day, and but try to do a little bit. Um, when do I think I'll get through with this project? Probably today is June the 8th, June. I'm shooting for mid-September, probably, because and after you looked at it, you say, well, I could probably do that real quick. Well, you probably could, but I'm outside working and go. I'm doing a lot of other things too. So, but that's where I am. I'm taking my time. I'm making sure everything is proportional on this design. And so, anyway, after I get through with it, what I will do is I will frame this. I'm going to build the frame. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use the a wider frame materials that I would and do a lot of routing on it. I'm going to put some decorative molding on it to enhance this picture. Well, to enhance well, yeah, to enhance the picture. But I've been thinking a lot about the frame. I hadn't started buying, ain't bought the wood yet, but nothing, because like I say, I'm a ways away on this right now. But anyway, that's where we are. That's what I've been doing. So um, okay, enough about me, about you. What have you been doing? If you've been doing anything, send it to me. Send me a picture. I love to see pictures of needlework that people that watch my channel that do. I like to hear what you're doing. I hear your thoughts on this, how you think it's coming along. Um, the picture, what I'm doing is a lot different than the picture that I took. I have done a lot of design work, a lot of stuff using a lot of AI, a lot of Photor. It's got a lot of, that's a program that's got a lot of AI capabilities, and I'm still working with that, learning a lot of that process. So anyway, that's where we are. Um, Nothing more that I can think of right now. Um, I do appreciate each and every one of you watching this video, and I'm gonna get back with you probably a month or so, I guess, when I'm working on this. I'm gonna certainly get back with you before I frame this and let you know what's going on there. So, but anyway, until then, I wish each and every one of you a great, happy summer. Here we are into summertime. And hope everyone's healthy. Hope everyone's get some exercise, some activity. And anyway, until we see you next time, what I tell you every time I see you, and before I leave, I say, do me one favor, be safe and come back to see me. Bye bye.